What's going on, everybody? Brian the Observer here, the observation deck. Today I have Nexus number 15 by Mike Barron and Steve Hain with Les Orshield on the colors and Eric Shanower on the ink, and Steve Rude is the penciler. So it starts out with him, Horatio, aka Nexus, just these aliens saying, you're not who you were, all this other stuff, so I'm gonna kill you. Then try. It's like, no, whatever, don't put me in that tank. And I put him in the tank. So basically, they're trying to heal him. He doesn't know it, He's bruised, he's disheveled from his last battle, which I don't have Nexus 1 through 14 so to compare him to. And then so there's this guy named Creed. He's kind of guarding his quarters, and there's this other dude there too. And it's like, any word of Nexus? Like, no. And so he needs his privacy. And those guys, they went on in it, but the dude's just too tough. And so he's just like, I owe everything to him. Or no, or like someone tries to get him like this whizzing bullet. But anyway, so he begins to tell the tale about how he's killed many of men's, most of his own species. He just came good out of it, and then he felt that he didn't have a purpose, and then he met Nexus. So then, we got this lady. She's cruising the ship, and she gets this intel about something that they want to do, like a super weapon. And Mars had backed out of it. It's like, we're backing out of this union because this will destroy, all power in life, and it's just not worth it. And we'll succeed from the space union. And so, at the Capitol, and it's called the Web. That's what they call their integrated society. You got the president there. Reminds me of President Grant. And I guess that's for a reason. And so he's like saying to this lady, he's like, okay, go to Mars, see what you can do about it. If Mars backs out, so will all these other countries, all these other planets, and so on and so forth. So she gets on Mars, and she doesn't want to go there. And mostly because, she's not normally welcome because she works for the main super federal government. So she gets there, she sees her kids, and it's like, yeah, struggling with learning how to write English. It's like other priorities. So yeah, this publishing company, this is from 1985. Anyways, so they're pretty much saying, we got some things we got to take care of, and so she's there to convince. So meanwhile, back in his thing, he's like trying to say, what, man, I don't want to do this and whatever. So he's bruised, he's battered, he's got this kind of like down and out thing. But anyway, so in comes in the training montage, and then he has something kind of like a force vision of Luke Skywalker in the cave. So it's like, I kill you, you gonna die. And I think the aliens gave him that vision, which they did. So he's like, you're done, all this other stuff. So moving on. Okay, so she returns back to to Mars. And so she's back there, and she meets her parents, like, I gotta speak to people at once. And so anyways, so the guy's trying to bust in. It's like, I need Nexus, I need his help. It's like, yeah, I know you need his help, but you gotta wait. And then the guy's like, let him go. It's like, mind your own business, dude. So a little argue back and forth. And so anyways, lo and behold, it's like, oh, I need purpose. Like, do you seek purpose? So he's back. Alright, so that's the end of that one, you know. So it's a lot of exposition, and it sets up the narrative for this next run. Now, go ahead, go to your local comic book shop, look in the long boxes, and see if you could find any issue after this, maybe issue number 16, and then if you can find issues 1 through 14, that might help you get to understand this character a little bit better. And this is going into it with you assuming that you already know something about the character, that you've been following it. So just jumping right in, it's not a bad place to start. Just as is, standalone, I'd say a 6 out of 10, but I think collectively it's probably around an 8 or a 9. Good job, Mike Barron, for setting up the synopsis, the plot. That's a good job. So we know that there's this super federal government of the planets, and they want to have this weapon. Mars like it's too deadly. Our scientists figure it out. So it's a lot of political nonsense between interplanetary political nonsense that's got to be sorted out. And so meanwhile, it's like, what, we got a job to do. There's still evil out there. So it's supposed to say, yeah, at some point they're all going to cross paths. And then you get this nice little funny comic. And it's pretty good. Anyways, so make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and go ahead and check this out. It's not bad. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.